Happy Saturday, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Shoot the Shit Saturday here on Odds and Ends Gaming, the segment where we talk about nothing, talk about everything, and get together and shoot the shit. I, of course, am the one, the only highly rated, armor-plated, imitated, but never, and I mean ever, duplicated Espionage DB7, joined by Nickolas Gambi.
Hello.
The always bashful Valkyrie Grinder.
Y'all.
And Doof Salit 2003.
Did you call Nickolas Gambi?
Call me a Gambi?
I heard it. I totally
Did you?
heard
Wow.
it. Yeah.
Oh, I was playing with my Godzilla toys. I didn't even realize.
Playing with my Godzilla toy. I may have had like a tongue twisted moment. I mean, it was.
Nickolas Gambi.
Well, you know what? It doesn't compare to.
Zombie.
It's a hard
Hey,
zip.
okay, so hang on. We don't talk politics here in this channel.
We love
but-
talking politics, especially
No.
when Joe talks.
Oh yeah.
Out of the rafters.
Somebody say politics?
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ,
It's
so
like,
loud.
all right, Joel, come on. This is a podcast, man. Why are you so loud?
Yes, I'm turning him down.
Hold on.
There, I turned him down.
Maybe because my sound setting, he came in perfectly clear. Like, it wasn't like...
Well, maybe you
Sending
had
him
previously
or
turned him
anything.
down. But I have to say this, like I said, we don't talk politics, but y'all called out my guffaw there, my little tongue twisted
Guffaw.
moment, whatever. Did you guys hear today? For anybody who does watch the news and whatnot, did you guys hear Chuck Schumer's statement?
Who the fuck's Chuck Schumer?
Well, he's a
Remind me what happened.
He's the Senate Majority Leader now, Democrat. But basically, what happened, regardless of that, he was talking about impeachment and blah 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 blah, whatever. It's not important. But the sentence that's funny is he had one of the biggest guffaws in history today, and I don't think he'll ever live it down because he said today, we must bring. What did he say? We are ready to bring articles of impeachment against Trump for inciting the insurrection.
That's fantastic.
He said that. He immediately corrected himself, but he said, we're bringing articles of impeachment against Trump for inciting the erection. The
Maybe
insurrection.
out of the erection, just
You know where
thinking
his
about
head
that
was.
impeachment. I don't know.
Make no mistake, there will be a trial, and when that trial ends, senators will have to decide if they believe Donald John Trump incited the insurrection against the United States.
So yes.
Citing the rock hard election.
So it's gonna be a hard case to crack.
Yeah.
And they even
This-
impeached
Man, I felt
Joe.
bad for myself
Him.
saying toe instead of tone. I can only imagine how he feels.
I know, on national television, trying to be all stern.
The erection
Austere.
that fucked over DC.
Hey, it's
Wow.
better. It's better than the boner that burned down Paris from the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
What are you talking about?
You never seen Disney's
Rarely.
Hunchback of Notre Dame?
Listen, you
Yeah.
know what?
Okay.
You know, he gets mad at me for
What?
playing genital jousting, but he
No.
always brings up dicks.
No, I'm
and
not bringing up-
erections.
Remember, Nick? He said, "Suck it off."
Yeah, suck it off.
I did not.
No.
I never said suck it off in the video.
In the
It
whole
says
video,
suck
the
off
person
his.
hit me in the head with my own box.
Yes,
I did do that.
it is.
What's up with that?
He had a box and we're fighting. It's a fight. He beat me, but I mean, what the hell? He can't hide in a box. He comes
He
out.
hit me with the
Snake.
box, so I killed him for it.
Well,
Snake though. Snake hides in boxes.
why? What
Yeah,
the fuck is
that's
the
just-
purpose of that? Does he charge up or something? I understand in the game. I understand from a tactical
It's
point of
just
view.
a
But
reference. It's a taunt.
It's his taunt.
that's it. It's his taunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's surprising you can use his taunt against him.
Yeah, and with surprising effectiveness. Like I fucking
I
slammed
thought
him.
it was pretty funny.
Yes. I slammed them the fuck across the field with that thing. Cardboard rocks. Anyway,
Rocks.
I don't know.
That was fun.
Goodbye, Joel. Thank you for being our studio audience.
Yes.
No problem. Thank you.
Well, that was interesting.
That was
Anyway.
nice.
Where were we? No, I don't bring up dicks. Okay, it's there in the Hunchback
a dick?
of listen, in the Hunchback of Notre Dame, whatever. The main villain, Frollo or some, I don't remember what the fuck his name is.
YOLO?
He has like this thing for a gypsy
All right,
woman.
okay, look. We're gonna get way too far from this. Can you introduce Obs? Because you never did.
I did
How rude.
I did introduce him.
Actually,
Did
yeah,
you?
he did.
Did I?
Did he?
Yes, I did. You
He
said you
did.
weren't paying attention. You're playing with your toys. Go back and play with G.I. Joe, okay?
It's Godzilla, sir.
Godzilla.
Not G.I. Joe.
Whatever.
These are no fucking dolls. These are figures of lizards.
Action figures.
Yes.
Regardless, I mean, I did introduce him. The fact
just
that
wanna
he,
make sure
the
I
fact
got-
that he didn't talk because he's like
Then you got cut off.
he's a
Didn't
stone's
talk.
throw away from being a mute at this point.
That's how we found out that you goofed up on Nick's name.
no,
Yeah,
Nick
that
is
is
the
how-
one. That,
oh, yeah,
oh wait,
is-
no, that was
it was Ob.
okay. That
It was
was
all.
Oh, because he's fight, you had to forget about Obs now. Poor Obs.
man.
This is why he's the master gamer.
I haven't seen him game in a while.
San Antonio's favorite son.
San Antonio's favorite son.
Where's
not
Mr.
easy.
Coffee? He needs an input in this. He needs
It used to be Shawn Michaels. so
Michael
I just
Coffee
can't-
gets no input in this, okay?
Michael Coffee will settle your ass down
What
in a
the
heartbeat.
Get
Okay,
him, Dr. Coffee.
hey, okay, Coffee don't settle jack shit, okay? Or I should say that
What is
there's
this?
there's exactly two things that Coffee settles: Jack and shit. And Jack left town. Okay.
Mr. Coffee, I'm sorry you have to go through this abuse.
I'm sorry for S, because you're going to get the wrath of coffee.
The wrath of Coffee. Oh, where was I?
So continue Godzilla. We were talking about Godzilla.
No, I'm
Guys,
talking about the
anyway,
hunchback.
so I got this new action figure. It's from King Kong vs. Godzilla. It's the NECA one. It's pretty cool. And we're a Godzilla channel now.
I
Well-
should put this.
Screw the Switch. We're Godzilla now.
Switch
There
Godzilla
needs to
channel.
be a new Godzilla game. I remember
Destroy all
playing.
monsters.
I remember playing
Yeah.
various Godzilla games at Obs' house, including this one time that I was playing at Mechagodzilla, and Mechagodzilla had this thing where he could like launch himself like a missile. I remember I did that, and I nailed Godzilla right in the ass, and I said, "Yeah, headbutt to the ass," and all his brothers laughed at me because I said, "You remember that, right, Obs?
I don't, but that doesn't surprise me that you do something like that.
Headbutt to
Sounds
the
about
ass." That's my signature move. Headbutt to the ass. It's like, what's that guy's name? Fucking Roach, or what was his name? The dude that used to punch in WCW that used to punch people in the ass. Remember? What's his name? No, Beetlejuice. Roach. Beetlejuice.
What is Beetlejuice?
I thought you switched over to the Witcher when you mentioned Roach, the horse,
I don't know who that.
and now it's Beat.
Did we even have topics?
Well, I thought S did.
I mean, I want
It's been a train wreck this entire intro.
When is it? Die.
Were you about to
It's
say
always
hentai?
like
this
this.
entire hentai? Is that what you were about to say? That's
Hentai?
what it-
Okay.
What the
That's
fuck's
what it
hentai?
sounds- that's
Do you
what
mean
it sounds-
hentai?
that's what it
The
sounds like.
pornography? Or do you mean Entei,
Oh,
the Pokemon?
speaking
what
of-
are you talking about,
Speaking
sir?
of like anime stuff, did you guys know that there's a Japanese anime Blues Brothers?
It's like, speaking of porn, that's
No.
Yeah, it's about to, there's a Japanese anime's porn of Blues
After
Brothers.
bring up all this stuff, heard it there, and then porn and
No
porn, not
idea.
porn.
dick.
What is the gutter with US?
No. There's. I found out that there's an anime Blues Brothers, or an anime based on the Blues Brothers. And it's like two guys and a chick dressed in Blues Brothers attire, but with, instead of white shirts, they're like different colored shirts, the blue and yellow. And
Yeah.
they're basically the Blues Brothers. It's an anime, and it's the Blues Brothers. I just thought you should know.
Thank you.
Now we
You know
know.
what anime I want to finish? Attack on Titan.
Good
What-
anime.
What is it? What is Titan, and why is it always attacked? Or how long has it been getting attacked?
Oh, there's so much like shit happening right
There's
now.
4 seasons now.
The
4
manga is
seasons
still going on, but my guy was telling me that they're gonna wrap up the anime before they wrap up the manga. So
They're gonna Game of Thrones it.
yeah, they're up to some shit talkery with the anime.
Shit
So-
talkery.
Yeah, I said it. Anyways, how about Godzilla?
Yeah, let's talk Godzilla, because this is going off the rails. This has been going off the rails. I mean, you guys are bringing up Attack on Titan and all this other stuff.
That's the guy who's bringing up.
Speaking of Attack on Titan and Titans, let's talk about the best Titan of them all, Godzilla. That's how you do a segue.
Anyway, so have you guys seen the TV spots that have dropped today? They're like 8 to 15-second TV spots.
And those are teasers.
They're very
Yeah.
much teasers, but have you seen them?
Trailer comes out tomorrow if you listen
Yes.
to this on Saturday.
It does. So trailer's coming out tomorrow. The movie itself drops March 26th, and I'm planning how the hell I'm gonna watch it, because that's a movie I would love to see in theaters. Obviously can't, so I need to have some kind of experience. I'm thinking of kind of positioning my bed in a way, or mounting my TV on the ceiling or something, but that is not optimal position for the popcorn. So I'm definitely gotta do something, gotta arrange something. I'm thinking about maybe buying some husbands. You guys know what husbands are, right?
What?
You know what a husband is, right? The fucking a husband pillow. You guys not know what?
No.
They're those big.
No, there's only one type of husband I know.
No, it's a fucking pillow. Look it up.
You put a ring on it and they say I do, and then
God,
it's kind of like
this is why I expected. That's why I immediately.
It's like the anime
Oh God.
waifu pillows where, you know, it has the.
Is that what you're talking about?
No, it's not a fucking waifu pillow. Jesus Christ! It's a type
You
of
brought up
pillow.
hentai.
It's a big puffy pillow and it has like arms.
You said husband.
They're called husbands. Go to Amazon.com. Look up
Why are
husband pillow.
you
Or
yelling at me? I have feelings.
I know he's so loud today, so aggravated.
I
because
legit don't know what you're talking
Because I'm
about.
explaining what it is, and you guys are telling me it's a waifu pillow and all this other stuff. It's not.
I
A,
was
Sounds like-
asking if it was
it's
like
it's
a
not a waifu
pillow.
pillow. Okay, I don't spoon the fucking thing. Okay,
It kind of sounds like a waifu pillow.
is it gonna spoon you?
Jesus Christ. Oh man,
See, we're
They're-
starting to talk about Godzilla.
husbands are very comfortable pillows. Look them up. They're
You know what?
I mean,
comforting-
probably a couple of wives out there agree with you, but
but you know what's comforting? The topic of Godzilla.
I was on the topic. I was. Okay,
you
I'm
derailed
getting.
to something about husbands.
I did not derail. I just kind of stated what they were, and you guys went into all this other stuff. I mean,
I don't know what you're talking about.
look them. They're very comfortable pillows. They're very
Fine,
pleasing pillows.
fine.
Okay, they're nice
Okay.
pillows.
So when I go to Amazon, which I'm going to right now, do I type in pleasing husband?
No, just
husband
look up a
pillow?
husband pillow. Okay, just search husband pillow. See what comes up. Obs knows what a husband is, right? You know.
Oh,
can we talk about Godzilla, fucking
What?
please?
All right, look. I was coming back to it, but oh my god.
You were taking your sweet time,
No.
too.
So here's what I want to talk
It's
about.
like a chair with arms.
It's not. Well, the whole thing's a pillow,
Yeah,
you put it on a
I
bed.
used to have one of these when I was younger.
and you had a husband. You had a husband pillow.
I just called it a weird pillow. I didn't know that's what it was called, a husband pillow. I just
Bring me
thought
the
it was a
husband.
say pillow. I used to lay on it when I was playing my Xbox.
You
I
were,
don't
you
know.
were laying on the husband while you were playing the Xbox.
Not very comfortable.
It was. I used to have a husband that was very.
I'll get your friend. We're done.
It had a husband pillow that was very comfortable, but it deflated. It lost all its fluff.
loved it to
should've-
death.
It lost its stuffing. Okay, it lost its.
You should have fed it.
God damn. Anyway, let us talk about Godzilla. I want to talk about the prospect of them battling, predictions for what is going to happen in the movie, and just whatever in general your thoughts and wants are for this movie. I will get the ball rolling, if I may.
I can give my predictions too.
Yes, well, we'll all kind of do that, but like to get the ball rolling. First of all, I don't believe that there's going to be a battle to the death between them. They're both set up as protagonists in the universe. I believe it's going to be something where they're going to be set up to fight each other, but in the end, they ultimately team up against whatever the main antagonist is, which I imagine is going to reveal a new kaiju as the antagonist, possibly Mecha King Ghidorah, possibly Mecha Godzilla, maybe the Gigan. Probably not the Gigan yet, although they have already established aliens with Ghidorah, but I don't believe it's going to go to a fight to the death. Now, I've had some conversations with Mr. Coffee about this, and he straight up believes that King Kong, if it were to go to the death, he straight up believes that King Kong has zero chance against Godzilla. That Godzilla would just fucking ultimately rip his head off, like with no problem. He's like, it's a nuclear lizard versus Donkey Kong. While I agree that Godzilla does have a distinct advantage and would more than likely win, I do believe that King Kong can hold his own. And what I cite to that is putting King Kong versus Godzilla. It's kind of like putting the Hulk versus somebody like Iron Man. Iron Man has all these projectiles, lasers, and shit like that. But obviously the
Wait
Hulk...
a minute.
What?
Are you saying we're going to see fucking
No, I'm
King
not
Kong in Hulkbuster armor
No, I'm
to
not
fight
saying
Godzilla?
that.
Because that sounds sick.
Hey, there was a Mecha Kong. You know that, right? Mechanic Kong?
Yes.
There was a Mecha Kong. It didn't go over very well, and it didn't make many appearances. But there was a Mecha Kong. So who
It
knows?
didn't go very fast or very far. And when people drove it, or when you drove it, people thought... I can't say that anymore. It was a good Simpsons joke.
What is that? Like a reference to like the fucking Geo Metro or something?
No, it's a reference to electric cars. This is a Simpsons joke. I feel like our audience doesn't care. They know. Anyway, it just goes like, it doesn't go very fast or very far. And when you drive it, people will think you're gay.
I don't remember that particular line.
Marge and Lisa are on like that roller coaster.
Yeah. It's like what's it called? Like, it's like that big ball, like some little shitty,
Yeah.
someplace in Universal. It was the whole thing about the car, and yeah, when you were saying, I don't know, it sounds just like that when you were saying it.
Well, at any rate, yeah, I think Kong is pure brute strength. So I mean, we've seen him jump super high and pound shit and stuff like that. So he's basically like a Hulk equivalent. Whereas Godzilla, he's smarter. He has all these projectiles and stuff, but I don't think his strength can really compare to that of Kong's. So it's kind of like putting the Hulk versus Iron Man. While the favorite may be the one that has the projectiles and the bigger arsenal, I think that the strength of the powerhouse can more than hold his own. But again, Mike thinks that it's just a no contest, that there's no way these two can go at it. I beg to disagree. What do you guys think?
I think, yes, in raw brute strength, Kong is way stronger, but Godzilla does have more to offer. I mean, he could swim. Kong can't swim. So, I don't know if there's I would imagine there'd be a large enough body of water where Kong could just simply drown. But,
Has that been established that he can't swim?
Oh, King Kong?
Yeah. Like, have they said that in the films?
I'm not sure. Never seen him swim.
but I would imagine, because, I don't know. But I would think, especially him being on Skull Island, because one of the clips I saw, he was shackled and on a raft, so obviously Kong was captured at some point, and
Yes, so that drew major flashbacks to the original 1960s King Kong versus Godzilla, where they actually perform a tribal dance and have him drink this berry juice that puts Kong to sleep, and they put him on a giant raft. God damn it!
Keep going.
It was, for some reason, I was saying wrath, like the wrath of. Anyway,
Keep going.
you know how easily I derail, don't you?
Yes.
Anyway, they put him on a giant raft, and they were bringing him to Hokkaido to face Godzilla, but he broke free early, and actually went on his own little rampage before they put him to sleep again and tied him to a helicopter with these high tension wires, and finally brought him to face Godzilla. So seeing him on that raft like that was definitely a flashbacks to that. I wonder if I wonder if they're going to do the silly thing that they did in the original, where to make King Kong more of a match for Godzilla, they gave him kind of like electrical powers. anything he would touch, if there was like a lightning storm or something, he would be able to like channel that electricity and basically shock Godzilla and stuff like that. So it kind of makes me wonder if if they're gonna do something like that.
I can see him like grabbing like some electrical wiring and hit him with that. I don't think they're gonna give him like electrical powers though.
Yeah, no, they're just gonna have Kong as huge as he is. Granted, Godzilla is also ginormous, but Kong is just gonna be raw brute strength. That's what it's gonna be. Them going toe to toe. It's gonna be dishing it out, and because granted, Godzilla also has a tail action. He can swim. He has the fire breath. Technically, he can go thermonuclear, and what we saw in the last movie. But I can't. Granted, I don't foresee Godzilla becoming thermonuclear again in this one, but I think hands down he can beat Kong. But granted, if Kong were to completely without the fire breath or the tail action or in the large body of water, Kong could substantially have a decent chance. But as is Kong, I think Godzilla would whoop his ass.
Val, your thoughts?
Now, I agree with SB that Kong will be able to hold his own. However, unless the writers or directors, whoever, decide to change it up a bit or whatever, I don't know, whatever they plan on doing, I do not see Godzilla killing Kong. I feel Kong will hold his own, but I cannot see him winning in that battle.
Oh, I want him to hold his own because I feel like the better he holds his own, the better the fight will be, and just a better movie all around.
Yeah, he will seriously kick some ass. But I also see lots of death and destruction and explosions, and hopefully they focus more on the monsters and not so much on the actors.
Well, let's not take away either.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to be like like a downer on Godzilla. I love Godzilla, but at the same time, like I said, I do want to. I'm not placing any bets or anything, but let's not take away from Kong's agility. I mean, he is a primate. He is a monkey. He's a fucking gorilla. I'm sure he can go swinging around and stuff. And I mean, I don't know if there's a structure that can support him doing some kind of like monkey gymnastics or anything. But the fact is, I'm sure he has. I think Kong will have Godzilla in an agility battle, as well as strength. Godzilla, obviously, intelligence. And firepower. So I think it'll be Mike wants to write off the battle as Godzilla doesn't stand a chance. I don't think that Kong can beat Godzilla, but I think he's more than capable of actually standing toe to toe and holding his own.
Oh yeah, with because if it's on a perfect land environment, Kong would easily just cover the any distance. Godzilla, how big he is, he's not in the ocean. Granted, he's a fast swimmer, but on land, he's not very agile. So
the new Godzilla's a bit chunky.
yeah. So, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if it's on a land battle, Kong can easily cover whatever ground before Godzilla has the time to charge his atomic breath. So.
Well, and also, my question is, compared to the King of Monsters, how he had to recharge, he needed that nuclear power.
Well, that was because he got hit. He got hit by the oxygen destroyer and almost got killed.
Yeah, but if he has, even then they feed on radiation. So my thing is what are they going to do? For him to repower if he has to repower too. Because I'm pretty sure Kong's gonna have his own method of wearing down Godzilla. So is Godzilla gonna attack a power plant or something? Or is he gonna turn on the people? What if Kong...
That's a cool, interesting idea. I can see Godzilla causing a nuclear meltdown at a power plant or something and recharging from that. That'd be interesting to see.
Have y'all seen the anime Godzilla from on Netflix? Where
I have not.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he is not in favor of the people. like there are multiple like monsters like Godzilla, but it's still on like Earth, and the people had to like flee to space. But he attacks the people. So will we see like the turning point of Godzilla? Like, you know what? I'm tired of y'all shooting rockets at me or trying to kill me. So fuck y'all. Dinner time. Maybe Kong's there to save the people.
You know what? You got a point. In the classic films, Godzilla fucking turned heel more times than Shawn Michaels. I mean, he would revert back from good guy to bad guy several times. Like in the original Godzilla versus Kong, Godzilla was the bad guy. Godzilla was the
I know it depended on which one you got. If it was the Japanese version, wasn't Kong the bad guy?
No,
there's two endings to that movie.
Is there? I didn't know that.
There is the Japanese one, Godzilla wins, America wins, and Kong wins.
I had no idea.
Can go different ways with this, especially if they're.
Even back then, they were accommodating to different audiences.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, no one asked me what I thought.
I opened up the floor. I opened up the floor. Shh. It's not like
Let him speak.
Wow.
Good. Okay. Anyway, what's a king to a god? That's what I have to say. That's all I really wanted.
That's you did there,
That's
pal.
a line I wanted to fucking put out there, but I couldn't get a word in edgewise. Like, I know Godzilla's gonna wipe the floor with that monkey. He's gonna wreck his shit. I saw that once. So he gets in one good swing, and it looks pretty sick. And he's going to piss Godzilla the fuck off. You see what he did to Ghidorah? Kong's fucked.
he did that after he turned into Fire Godzilla, which required an infusion from an external
King
power.
Kong turned into Fire King Kong?
Yeah. Oh, that would be sick.
We don't know. Maybe he
That would
turns
be
into
so cool.
electrical King Kong. We don't
Fire
know.
monkey.
Fire monkey.
Fire monkey. One fire monkey.
But what
That would
I'm
be
saying is he
sick.
can't just like snap his fingers and like, oh, I'm Fire Godzilla now, or I'm thermonuclear Godzilla or whatever. It's something that something triggered it. Something had to trigger it. I mean, we don't know what the hell kind of reaction. Kong is radioactive as well. He's yes. Remember they said they had like radiation on that island, and that's why
It's just, he's probably just his body heat. He's very warm.
that's
He
where
lives on an
the
island. He's a giant monkey.
Death Stalk. What are those things called? The Skull Stalkers or
Death Stalker.
Yeah, those were all
mother truckers.
Those were basically Kong's version of the Mutos. Those are also mutated creatures that came because of the radiation. So, I mean, Kong is radioactive as well. Who knows what the fuck powers he has? If he has any. I don't think he has powers either, but I'm just saying, who knows?
He's a big old monkey. No, everyone forgot about the monkey's natural power. Thumbs.
That is
He can
true.
grab things. He can do could you imagine Kong giving a thumb to the eye to Godzilla?
Oh shit.
And then like doing a Ric Flair dance. Kong just doing a Ric Flair walk.
More.
And falling on the floor.
You're breaking
Faking
up.
it.
You're
I'm
breaking up.
fucking talking into the show. I'm talking.
Is he breaking up?
Yeah.
Right?
I hate this. I don't know if it's my mic, it's my connection.
Now
It
you're
doesn't
clear.
matter. Well,
Well, I was gonna say, wouldn't it be great if Godzilla has Kong like against the ropes figuratively, and Kong goes down on his knees, putting his hands up, begging, and then as Godzilla approaches, he does the thumb to the eye thing. Okay, so
thumb to the eye. That's how the movie's gonna end. Thumb to the eye.
this is the Godzilla podcast. We've talked about our predictions. We've talked about what we think is going to happen, what we expect to happen. Let's talk about what we want to happen, what we want to see in this movie. And again, I will get the ball rolling because there's a few distinctive things that I want to see in this movie. One, I want to see the introduction of a new kaiju. A major kaiju. Not some fucking made up one like the Muto 2 or something. No, I want to see a classic kaiju reintroduced. I've always been fond of Gigan. Gigan was always one of my favorites. I mean, the guy has two scythe-like hooks for arms, a buzzsaw on his stomach, can fly, and can shoot a laser beam out of his eye. That is a badass monster, but I don't expect we'll see Gigan yet. If anything, if not Gigan, then my other thing that I would love to see is the mechas introduced. Either Mecha Godzilla or Mecha King Ghidorah, which seemed like it was kind of teased for. That's the second thing that I want to see. The third thing that I would love to see is I want to hear, I should say hear because not see, I want to hear them use Kong's theme from the original King Kong versus Godzilla, that like kind of tribal beat music that would play every time that Godzilla or that King Kong was on screen. I want to hear that theme remastered and reused for this movie the way that they did for Godzilla's for Godzilla and King of the Monsters. Those are and the Mothra theme. Yes, those are what I want to see. I want to hear Kong's theme. I want to either see either the return of a kaiju, of a classic kaiju, or the mechas. Those are my hopes. If I get 2 out of 3 of those, I'll be happy. What do you guys want to see? What do you guys like hopeful for in this movie?
Nick.
Well, like you said, they're not gonna like fight each other to death. So it's the mechas for me. I want a mecha Godzilla. I want them to be fighting them. Like that's what they have to do. They have to unleash a mecha.
Watch them fucking bring Mogira.
No, won't you? What happens is, like you see like the shots of the mecha, and like you see like like little glimpses, and you think it's gonna be obviously Mecha Godzilla, but then Gypsy Danger walks out, and we get our fucking Pacific Rim crossover.
I was about to say who's Gypsy Danger? I don't even know who that is.
Pacific Rim.
Okay, yeah.
Pacific Rim is a really good movie.
It's such a good fucking movie.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Pacific Rim 1, not 2.
So
2 is bad. We don't talk about that.
I haven't seen 2, so
Don't do it.
So you know how the military is heavily implied in at least with the King of the Monsters, and then the past, like the first one.
Yeah.
I feel that it's gonna lead up to the mechas, because of how involved the military is. Also, I really hope that when Nick said that Godzilla to wipe Kong's ass on the floor or whatever, I have a mental image of how the Hulk did that to Loki, like back and forth, puny god. That's what I want to see. That's
you want
how
to see
envision
King Kong grab Godzilla by the tail?
No, I want to see Godzilla.
I kind of do. I kind of do want to see King Kong grab by the tail and spin him around though.
So long, Gay Bowser. Fucking Mario style. Fucking
yeah.
Yes.
It'd be pretty
Either
cool.
way, I just want to see that. But I really feel like they're working their way up to either the mecha.
Sorry, like how you said you want to see him fight. There better be a shot of just them staring down, and Kong does the beat on the chest and his roar, and then Godzilla does his classic roar. That just better be a shot. If not, they fucked up the whole movie.
Right? Yeah. The fucking the standoff, the showdown, the moment before the showdown.
Yeah, of course. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry, Val. Go ahead.
Also, I think that there might be maybe more monsters introduced because of the what was that guy? I don't want to say bounty hunter, the poacher, the one who took King Ghidorah's head at the end.
He was some kind of activist or some kind of radical guy.
I think he's gonna play a bigger role.
Probably
because doesn't King Ghidorah come back anyways? Because he can slowly regenerate. Or maybe I'm not as in depth with these movies as y'all are, but I know I've seen them. But y'all are diehard fans. I could tell.
Would you like to feel that one?
I only have 5 Godzillas.
I have no Godzillas, but I love the movies.
I'm a big fan of Mechagodzilla. I've seen all the Mechagodzilla movies. The only one I wasn't a big fan of Godzilla against Mechagodzilla, which is also known as Mechagodzilla 3 or the third iteration of Mechagodzilla, which is nicknamed Kiryu. Kiryu is the name of it. And basically what it did is it took the bones of the original Godzilla, the one that died in 1954, and they built an armored metal exoskeleton around it. And it kind of gave it a bit of a mind of its own. It still needed a pilot, but it kind of had some kind of psychic link or something with the pilot. I don't know why, but I didn't get into that movie. I watched it, and at the end of it, I was like, whatever. Maybe I just need to go back and watch it again. It's been years since I've seen it. But just the concept of a fucking giant robot version of Godzilla has always just I fell in love with the concept of Mechagodzilla from the very first one when he reveals himself. Has anyone here seen the original 1960s Mechagodzilla movie?
Probably a long time ago. Yeah.
There's in the original one, the original Mechagodzilla actually has like a layer of skin and is set up to look like Godzilla. And you don't know what the hell is going on because if anybody knows who Anguirus is, which is like a little hedgehog type lizard, he's kind of Godzilla's buddy. And Mechagodzilla, being dressed up or in disguised as the real Godzilla, actually starts fighting with him and brutally beats the shit out of him to the point that he snaps his jaw off and makes him go off all bloodied. I mean, he comes inches from dying, inches from within his life. And you're like, what the hell's going on? And as the movie progresses, the two confront each other. And then when Mechagodzilla reveals himself, he burns all his skin off. There's this jazzy little 70s or 60s beat that starts playing. And then you get close-ups of all the different armaments on him. You see his hands that are spitting the hand missiles and just different close-up shots. And just at that moment, I was like, oh, this is so badass. And at that moment, up until then, I hadn't seen any monster really give Godzilla that bad of a fight. I'd seen him have trouble with other monsters, but Mechagodzilla had him all bloodied. He was taking on two of them. He was taking on Godzilla, he was taking on King Caesar. And it was like, holy shit, this is a badass thing right here. And at that moment, I was like, aside from Godzilla himself, my favorite kaiju is Mechagodzilla. And I love the second one even more, so much so that in my youth I made this little spliced up video that used Michael Jackson music. I've just seen it.
Ultimate Warrior.
The Ultimate Warrior music. I have it on disc somewhere. I have so many hundreds of discs, and I still have it, but I have to find it. But yeah, I just absolutely love the Mechagodzilla, the mechas. I'm a huge fan.
I want a Mecha. I should get a Mechagodzilla.
So I'm really hoping that Mechagodzilla he at least makes a cameo at the end, like they go into a factory.
You can see the head.
Yeah, I would seen it being built or something at the end of that. That would be great.
This movie is supposed to be the final movie of the Monster verse, so I don't think you're gonna see a Mecha anything at this point.
What?
Who is that? Who said that from the Raptors? Could it be?
This motherfucker right here was upset with all y'all for starting without me, but anyways.
Hey,
is it Ringeth Leader?
Yes.
Ringeth Leader.
Yeah.
In the flesh.
You saw the memo. You chose
Yeah, and y'all
to
What'd you get to eat?
Any
What'd you get to
fucking
eat?
minute.
I'm curious about what you got to eat.
The Don wanted pizza.
What kind of pizza did you get?
Italian cheese bread.
From where?
Little Caesars.
Okay. Would you recommend it?
Yes.
All right. Ring, how do you think Godzilla will fight King Kong? And who will win?
I'm more interested in what he said about this being the last movie in the MonsterVerse. Is that true? I haven't heard that.
Yes.
I doubt that.
They
if it makes enough money, it ain't.
Yeah, if it makes enough money, it ain't.
Right, but the thing was that this was supposed to be the final movie of the MonsterVerse. That was announced 2 movies ago. And this was supposed to wrap it all up. It wasn't supposed to be an ongoing thing. It never was meant to be.
I feel like, again, if it makes that movie, nothing matters.
That's that's every franchise. They said John Wick 3 was going to be the last movie, and that's not going to happen.
John Wick 4.
I just finished watching Rambo 2008.
John Wick.
I'm about to watch Wick again. Everybody talks about how John Wick is the original badass character who goes on a killing spree because of the fact they killed his dog. People don't remember Lone Wolf McQuade. Remember Lone Wolf McQuade? Chuck Norris? They killed his wolf dog, and he fucking went on a killing spree.
Alright, since we never stay on the rails. You see they're remaking Walker, Texas Ranger? So
Yes, I'm gonna watch it. Shut up.
Isn't Paul Rudd
I'm a
playing Walker?
supernatural.
No, you fool! What
Oh,
the hell?
God.
It's Jared
Get the
Padalecki
fuck out.
from Supernatural. Paul Rudd.
Yes, that's
What
the
the
only
fuck?
reason why I'm gonna watch it.
never mind.
I love Supernatural.
It's fucking-
You're banned from talking.
It's Sam from Supernatural. Yeah.
Yes, it's
heathen. Fuck, Paul Rudd.
Gross.
Why would Paul Rudd
Dang,
even do
gross.
TV again?
Even though he's awesome, but gross.
Yeah, no. I'm a huge Supernatural mark, so I might look at it.
That's
I
the
hope
reason
for
why I
good
want to watch
things.
it. Yeah, I do. Me too.
Yeah, I doubt it, but I still hope.
I was obviously thinking of something else, alright? Sue me, shit.
No idea.
So, okay, so there's other movie news. There's a new Lord of the Rings
No,
movie.
wait, Ez, a ring. You didn't know. This is the Godzilla podcast.
I don't know.
Only Godzilla all the time. Now we're speaking about my new Godzilla action figures. Well, today I bought. Ez, make sure you pull up the picture. This is a picture of Godzilla from King Kong vs. Godzilla the original. Notice the articulation. Alright, we're not gonna do this. I'm just fucking around. Go ahead.
Honestly, it looks like the second image that you pulled up with him like facing us. It looks like the cloud that's coming out. It was like photoshopped onto it.
It looks like
Even
projectile
though-
vomit.
Yeah, it's a real good shot. It makes it. It really does look like it's coming
Or
straight at
like
you.
strained
Before
popcorn.
I forget,
Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, I slipped my.
in
All
other
right.
movie news, just because I thought about it, I saw this news yesterday. There is a new Lord of the Rings movie in the works.
Why?
Well, okay, so this is not to follow the tale of Bilbo or
Bilbo?
No. This is going back, way back. So you know how Sauron is Lord, whatever, the evil Lord of Darkness or whatever.
I'll be
shit is.
completely honest with you, Ring. You have friends who love Lord of the Rings. I've never seen the movie.
I've only seen them once and I forgot them.
There's only one return, and it's of the Jedi.
Moving on.
That's from Clerks 2.
I love that movie. Clerks too.
So the movie is supposed to be about Morgoth. Morgoth is actually the main villain before there was Sauron. So this is going back to ancient times of the elves. So we're gonna see a lot of elf shit going on.
I don't like elves.
Don't let Death hear that.
I've never been a fan of elves in any
She
lore
loves-
movie.
She loves elves, and don't say that.
I don't know why. I don't know. They creep me out. If like weird
ears.
forest people that just
Uh-huh.
commune with the animals and stuff.
Fuck elves, and these
That's
are the
not-
self-superiority shit over every other race.
Is it-
These are the most highest
Are you
and
talking
most
about
blessed or
War?
whatever.
Warcraft.
Deep throating the fucking mic.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Good God.
Anyway, are you talking about World of Warcraft?
I'm just
What's
talking about
this all
elves in
about?
general. I didn't even
No,
like
it's-
the elves from Santa's Workshop in Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. It was like little bastards.
Wow.
Anyway, elves
what's
fucking
your-
suck. They're just a bunch of self-righteous fucks, and they think they're always right, but they're always fucking wrong.
Is this a
Shit.
Lord of the Rings or
Sounds like somebody
Warcraft? I
else
don't
that I know.
know. I don't know what's he talking about.
Why
I
not
don't watch
both?
Lord of the Rings.
Ring, do you know what a husband is?
What?
Here we go.
No, do you know
Oh
what a
God,
husband
you're
is?
bringing this shit
No,
back.
I'm just asking. Do you know what a husband is? You know what a
You
husband is,
answer
right? No, like if you want to lie, like you lay lying in bed with you, or not lying in bed with you, but they're in bed with you. You can. They're very comfortable, right? I mean, you know what a husband is, right?
He's talking about a pillow, some type of
Yes.
pillow that's called a husband. So
armrest.
that-
Hello.
Right? Somebody has to know what a fucking husband is.
I know what it is.
Okay.
I know what
is
it
what
is.
a wife marries.
Because apparently, like nobody else here knew what the hell a husband was.
I figured what it was when I saw the fucking husband that you put on the fucking chat.
Also, you
I know
only
exactly what you're talking about.
you knew only because of the picture. But if I just
No,
meant-
but dude, fucking hell. Okay, look, I knew about it because I used to wrestle one when I was younger because my uncle had one, and I fucking loved the thing. It was
yes,
great for my back.
husbands are great. That's
Yes, they
exactly. Yes, I love a husband. I
Why
miss
do you
my
gotta say it
husband.
like that? Why do you gotta say it like that? You know what you're doing.
There's nothing
Leave
wrong
it
with saying.
open.
Okay, I miss my
Can you say
husband.
it's your wife? Can you say it's your waifu pillow?
It's
please?
not a waifu pillow. Okay, like I said, I didn't spoon the damn
You
thing.
love it so much, it might as well be a waifu pillow.
No, I didn't.
Am I
did
in
not.
the wrong here?
Yes,
I don't,
you are.
No,
I didn't
no.
spoon the
Make-
damn
make
thing
me
and
feel-
like be weird
Hey,
with it.
what you do with your pillows?
I
is
didn't
not
do
your-
anything with
it's your pillow, so you can do whatever
Fuck
you
my
want with your
pillow.
pillow.
I mean, I don't fuck my pillow, but fuck my pillow.
Oh, that's what the waifu pillow is
God,
for.
here we go.
No, I mean fuck my pillow, not my personal pillow, but fuck my
You
pillow.
gotta save that time span where he's like, fuck my pillow.
I don't fuck my pillow. I just mean fuck my.
You just did.
Again, what you
That's-
do
that's
with
the
your
waifu pillow
on
in
your
the
own
Discord.
time.
The Discord has the waifu pillow right there.
We're going.
Have one.
We're about 45 minutes, and I think we
Real
gotta.
quick.
It's like at 15. Go ahead,
Oh,
Oz.
real quick, I know we're super hyped about Godzilla, which I am too, but also they just recently announced the Resident Evil showcase for Resident Evil 8. And
Milfpire!
Oh yeah, everyone's whole fucking Twitter's nothing but that.
yeah.
Dude, that is an absolute, like, the absolute state of Capcom is, look at this MILF right here. Enjoy it.
This
Embrace it.
10-foot vampire MILF. with
Yeah,
great
it's
big old
massive
titties.
fucking bonker. Don, sure what the fuck it is.
Titties.
Massive fucking titties that can just,
Yes.
like, they're like fucking globes.
Thank you, Capcom.
And it draws you in and brings you under the lure of the vampires.
Yo!
She makes you her fucking slave or whatever.
I have no idea. Yeah, a little bit off on that. Yo, apparently the first thing to actually have a new fucking console is that their demo is only on PS5.
Yes, they're doing two demos. The first demo, yes, is for the PS5, and then I think in spring they're gonna make it available for other platforms.
So
But
the first thing the new consoles have is this demo of giant
it's-
vampire
I think
titties.
it may be for PS5. I don't
Yeah.
think they said for the new Xbox, but for sure PS5.
Well, it's a new console. It's the first thing that you can only get there right now.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Also, here's a picture of S with his husband or waifu pillow.
What?
This is a picture I found of you and your
That's-
waifu pillow.
Okay.
There's so much there to unpack.
Who the fuck is that?
I don't know. It was in the Google when I looked up waifu pillow. It was there.
It's probably some fucking 2-bit influencer who.
No idea, but it's
Look.
there.
Resident Evil, it's coming out.
He's ready to
It's,
protect that pillow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
sometime soon. I'm gonna pre-order Resident Evil as soon as I can. Remember my Best Buy information, but
Is it gonna be on PS4?
yes, it's both.
So
Dual.
Alright,
for some reason I figured that's what Joel will look like when he gets older.
Joel. I don't know. No idea what Joel looks like now, but
He had me Photoshop something with his picture, so I actually know what he looks like. But I feel like when he gets older, that's what he's gonna look like.
a waifu pillow and a gun.
Yes.
All right.
Yes,
Resident
Evil
Evil.
yes. I'm looking forward to that. Looks like it's gonna be first person. The last one was VR. I liked it. This one should be just as good. Looks like yes, there's quite a twist with the ladies that they're showing these game trailers on. But I don't know. I'm hyped for it. I really like 7 a lot. They're really coming back to the true horror aspect, and then they're supposed to be getting their Netflix show too. They're rebooting the Resident Evil movies, so it's definitely full throttle with the Resident Evil in full swing right now.
Looking
But-
forward to it. Love Resident Evil 7.
As a matter of fact, the next Resident Evil is gonna be called Resident Evil 8 Full Throttle.
It's Resident Evil Village.
Don't take this away from me.
But they used the Roman numerals again. They made it work.
Yeah,
It's
that
cool.
was very creative in how they did that. So
It's so cool.
I'm hyped. It's looking good so far. Got the new Godzilla movie soon to come out, and Resident Evil as well. So fuck yeah.
What are y'all's viewing
Hell
plans
yeah.
for when Godzilla comes out? Do y'all have HBO Max? I know Obs does.
I do.
I might dare venture out to go see it because I love Godzilla. I might just hide in the corner of some movie theater
I read.
and just like
And
have
I'm not
spray
trying to
with
do
me
this-
and just like spray everyone.
It won't be a Godzilla movie unless they play that Godzilla song at the end by that band. I forgot who it was though.
Oyster Cult, yeah. Blue
Oh,
Oyster.
Yeah.
it's cool. They played it in the last one.
Yeah,
So there was a cover with the guy from System of a Down.
that still counts.
Just make
That did
sure
count.
that it's a theater that's remaining open, because I know a lot of theaters are looking to close.
Yo, all right. Speaking of this,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry you brought it up. Obs, I drove by Westlake's Draft House and the sign was down on the floor.
Oh no, that's so sad.
That makes me want to cry.
And yeah, I know, but then I messaged immediately someone who I knew who worked there. Why is dead? And he's like, no, they're just getting a new sign. That's what
thank fucking God.
Oh, okay. I was about to shed
Oh.
this single tear.
Yeah, no, I was like, no. We're okay.
No.
Still okay.
I'm
that was by
assuming.
Marbach? Sorry.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
the best one.
That one actually
Nice
is
one.
pretty cool. It has a fucking comic shop attached to it.
Yeah, that's the best part. It's so nice.
That's where I got my Harley Quinn. I think my Harley Quinn bag.
You got a bunch of random stuff there.
Yeah.
But
Anyway, sorry, Ups. What were you saying?
no, you're good. But yes, so I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a good year. I don't know if that draft house is going to open up. I want to see in the theater. I don't know if how I will or not. I'm as equally hyped for it, but for sure we'll be watching it at home. I do hope, it's more monster based, not so much based around the people
Fuck the
characters or
humans.
whatever.
I don't give a damn. The humans
Yeah,
are there
but-
just to create a sense of urgency because
Damn, who
Godzilla.
are you, coronavirus?
Godzilla's gonna come and step on them. In the MonsterVerse, yeah, I'm basically coronavirus. I don't give a damn about fucking humans or their little plights or their problems. That's what the fucking problem I had with Transformers. By the third one of the Transformers movie, I was like, I don't give a damn about this kid and his stupid fucking problems. Show me giant robots fighting. That's what I came to see. God damn it. So yes, fuck humans in that universe. They're there for a sense of urgency because, oh my god, we need to save the Earth or humanity's doomed. But other than that, fuck you.
Accurate.
Yeah, that could.
We'll see. I don't think it's gonna be the last movie. These things are depending on, obviously with the economy still recovering and all that good stuff, but depending on how successfully it goes with Warner Brothers and HBO Max and all that launch and whatnot, depending on the revenue, I'm assuming there'll probably be at least another movie.
I think one thing. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I'll just go ahead and finish your thought.
But I foresee more, depending, because I see it being a three-way dance at some point. It's gonna be Godzilla, Kong battling it out, then this whatever other entity's gonna come out and shit's gonna get real, and they're like, fuck, and they're gonna.
Honestly, with the way the last movie ended and had the head being looked at by whoever it was, if there's a method anything, it's Method Deidre.
Probably.
That's the only potential logical choice. Since this is supposed to be a film that was originally meant to wrap up the entire MonsterVerse, I see it as this: they go at it, then out of the woodwork becomes Method Deidre or Deidora, and fucks everybody's shit up. But then of course Kong and Godzilla just team up.
They're gonna do that fucking handshake from the Predator, Apollo Creed, and Dutch.
Well, you have to remember too is that Godzilla has command over the other monsters in the world, so that may play a role too, including a Muto for some fucking reason.
Oh yeah, I remember he showed up at the end randomly, like what the fuck.
Yeah, that was a queen. So I was like, all right, whatever. I know there were some classic monsters in that grouping besides Rodan, so that was pretty fucking cool. Maybe we'll see Mothra 2.0. Maybe we have no idea though. I enjoy the MonsterVerse through and through. The original Godzilla was just fucking amazing. Kong Island was pretty good too. I mean, it just tied a whole bunch of things there, and then the rise of the other monsters via Ghidorah, which was the big baddie, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like happening here, like you said, where there's be a third party, and I believe that third party is going to be Mecha Ghidorah.
It would fucking suck if they randomly chose to bring back one of the B-list monsters, like fucking Megalon or the sea monster, the smog monster, the sea monster, the giant fucking crab. I was gonna put Biollante on the list, but Biollante had its moments. Biollante was pretty badass. Started out as a giant rose and turned into this giant fucking mutant aberration eldritch horror thing. So I mean, it had its moments. But yeah, they fucking bring back Jet Jaguar, you know, the Ultraman lookalike thing. Watch them bring back like some kind of shitty B-list monster as the one that they chose for some reason. But
never know. Godzilla 1999 might make a comeback.
Oh shit! Oh, the that weird big ass thing that swallows Godzilla's head. Yeah, you remember at the end, and he just blew it up from the inside. Is that the one you're talking about? No, I'm talking about Godzilla 2000.
So I see that Millie Bobby is coming back for this one. Millie
I
Bobby
think,
Brown.
I think as for it said that he hates humans. And
Yeah.
I know he's very happy
Kyle
about that.
Chandler, Zanzi.
The kid from Deadpool.
Zangief.
Yeah.
Zangief?
Did I say Dandy? No, I didn't say Dandy, did I? I said Zanzi.
I thought you said Zangief, didn't you, from Street Fighter?
Why would I say Zanzi? But I see this next film. Maybe I'm wrong. I remember somewhere saying it would be the final film, but again, I could be wrong.
Yeah, and again, as long as these things are making money, they'll keep making them. So. And I think they're pretty good with these versions of the Godzilla, Kong, and whatnot. I think they've been pretty well. So we'll see.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
I think it's a good wrapping up point.
No, I just got it.
Question.
It's not gonna happen. But what if they fight, and then like this ultimate thing, and then it's Shin Godzilla?
What?
That'd be sick. You've seen Shin Godzilla, right? Everybody?
I haven't
know.
watched it yet.
I've seen
So-
Shin-Chan.
Oh, it's so good.
Did you see you watch Shin-Chan?
No.
Yeah,
I remember that cartoon.
I love
It's
it.
great.
The weird little kid and his mom, right?
Yeah.
The other dad, too, and sister.
Anyway, before we get off topic again onto husbands and waifu pillows and fucking the boner that burned down Paris.
What?
That was kind of how the thing opened. Never mind.
Oh,
No, you got thought about what was this about boner bringing down Paris? What's this about?
I don't remember. He brought it up. Yeah, he brought it up in thing. Anyway, Val, it looks like you have something to say.
Thank you. No. So I don't know if y'all are familiar with this, but Disney Plus has a sharing. Like if someone else has like Disney Plus, you can watch like a show with them or a movie or whatever.
Yeah, viewing party.
I wonder if HBO has that, because what I was going to suggest, because if they do have that, and if the whole Kong versus Godzilla is on there, and if y'all have HBO, why don't we do that? Because if it comes out with the whole lockdown still, or COVID still around, I mean, hell, why should we just still be miserable? Why not make the best of it and have a like watch party? I just throw it out there.
Oh, by the way, just so you know,
That'd be cool.
We can do that.
Thanks,
I mean,
Nick.
I wouldn't mind. We could record our reactions. I mean, there's nothing that says we can't upload our audio reactions to it. Yes, Nick, I know you've said that before.
okay.
The review of it.
FYI, by the way, Vision takes place after Endgame, or
Yeah, I've seen that.
yeah, or WandaVision rather,
Yeah.
which means
It'd be weird if it didn't.
I haven't
yeah.
seen
So
the episode yet.
I think this is like some sort of mass simulation because
Yeah.
at the end,
Right. You didn't see an episode yet. Don't get too into it. But as to watch a new episode, they should have released all three of these episodes together. But the first two are crap. It's a much better.
I
now.
watched the first two last week.
Yeah, I know. Now watch this new one.
All right,
It came out today.
you sound more enthused about it, so
It's still a little like and then it's like
I'll watch it. I'll watch it either tonight or tomorrow.
That's
Okay.
right. Sorry to cut you off right here. Just know S won't get mad if you get too deep into the weeds.
well, I'm not getting too deep. I'm just gonna say like how it got there in the first place. If you think about it, because was it Shuri was working on Vision at the end during Infinity War, right?
Yeah.
She may have been backing up the data while she was doing that. So that's what will explain why Vision is currently in the show, which happens after Endgame.
I think he's a concept.
You think so?
Oh yeah. I think Wanda's just doing it all.
I think. Well, based on what I've seen so far,
There's been plenty of things we wanted it in first episode 2, where it's like Wanda's like nah, or like Wanda just like fix
well,
it.
the first two episodes kind of gave the idea that Wanda is under observation.
Yeah, there's like little bits, but I don't know if she's under observation or if it's like trying to
It
see.
could be a simulated environment, and she's just under that will because there is an organization that's related to what's been shown so far for those who are very familiar with comics. So it's
Yeah, but I don't know.
like there's things she does where it's like she's in charge.
Again, it could be a simulation. It could just be like doing that way.
Isn't that
be her.
generating marriage though?
Not talking about that.
I mean,
they should have released all 3 of those episodes together because now it's like, oh, okay, now I'm hooked.
Yeah. It doesn't have the pop that Mandalorian had. Mandalorian just
Oh
went out
god,
with
no!
a
This is
bang,
not
pick up.
Mandalorian.
No.
It does not deserve to lick the boot of Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Actually, why is the wind?
This series is more for like the in-depth comic nerds, like the real ones, like the ones who know what can happen with who's involved. Because there's been several hints in the shows already with the first 2 episodes, especially the second one. And it's like the Beekeeper, I think was one of them. That's actually
it could be something. It could be something. We don't know yet.
I'm just hypothetically.
People are speculating.
Yes. But again, this feels like a show for the comic book nerds.
Hopefully, you release more and it gets better.
Yeah.
It seems like it's gonna get better. Next episode should be better. Speaking of things that took a while to get started, I've been watching Attack on Titan. I know we don't talk about it right here. Trying to wrap up. Those first 5 episodes that get to the fireworks factory, and episode 6, that fireworks factory fucking blew the fuck up. It was great.
In Attack on Titan?
Yeah.
Yeah. At first, I was like really hesitant because just how graphic it was. Because I'm not. Well, I like graphic.
Not a fan. Not a fan.
But like with anime, I was like, oh wow, and just how they drew how they drew the Titans and the different types of Titans, and just like how their fucking giant ass mouths. That's what freaked me out. And then them chewing.
That one dude who got caught with like no deer and stuff like that.
How about deep are you in, Val?
I think I'm in the 3rd or 4th season.
Okay, then you're in 3rd, and with the beast.
I've never seen a show, but I know about it. It's like, oh, that's such a brutal fucking moment, dude. Like, it's just absolutely fucking helpless.
The female Titan is.
Yeah,
it's amazing because I can like hear Obs and Espa's eyes glaze over.
Yeah.
It's intense.
Dude, like you see that dude, he panics, like, and then he realizes he doesn't have his weapons. He doesn't have his little fucking hooks or whatever. He can't do anything.
It's OEM gear.
Yeah, so he's like absolutely fucked, and that one Titan's just walking away like, yeah, whatever. And it's like
these Titans fucking fucked up.
Yeah,
it's a good show. You guys should check it out.
Creepy too, or like uneasy. Sorry.
Go ahead.
It was the chibi, the chibi Titan. It's the small one that with the big head, or the
that weird looking one. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That weird looking one.
Gremlin.
Yeah, that was weird looking.
Yeah.
Thank you. That gremlin looking motherfucker.
We'll wrap this up now. We can definitely save this for the next Shoot the Shit where we start talking about the Attack on Titan. I know there's another few that we can definitely pitch back and forth regards.
Oh wait, one more thing. No, I was kidding.
But I think this is good. This is a good Shoot the Shit. And any last minute words? We're gonna go ahead and do our sign off.
Who's gonna walk us out? Mess?
I'll do it.
Take it away, Val.
Do it, Val. Do it right now.
Oh shit! Jesus!
Good God, where did you come from?
I just told it so loud.
Okay. Well, as I was saying, it's been great. It was another wonderful time of Shoot the Shit Saturday. And thanks for joining in. Now, if you're not familiar with this channel, there is more to it than just the Shoot the Shit podcast that we do. There's gaming and other things. So
and hate for elves!
And minor annoyances. There are... Just like, share, subscribe. You know you want to do it. And if you didn't like it, just do it anyways. Show your support. Thanks for tuning in.
Tell us what we did wrong. We'll listen. We're desperate. No, I'm just kidding.
I won't listen. I don't care what you have to say.
I'm a woman. I never listen. Anyways, like, share, subscribe. Catch us on Twitch. Catch us on YouTube. We do this. We're one of those. And tonight we have Espionage DB7.
Watch your tongue. It's the highly rated, armor plated.
Oh my god, you're the first one out. You don't get to do it when you're the first one out.
No, you only get one. You get one.
You got it early. We didn't stop you in the beginning.
What? No,
You didn't stop doing
it's in
business.
my contract. That's how I'm
No,
supposed to
it's
be.
not.
There are no contracts.
I made
We
my
are
own contract.
freelance workers.
Right to
Anyway.
work state.
The
Highly rated.
marvelous zombie.
Yes, thank you. Have a good one. Good night. I'm just trying to talk so he doesn't talk over me. Go.
The very outspoken ringleader 064.
Fuck elves!
And then the
Fuckles.
quiet one,
Oh.
but the most bestest American gamer, obsolete
The
2000.
bestest American gamer. What is he?
He's
Hulk
not wrong.
Hogan.
not
Fucking,
wrong.
he shows up in a game and it plays.
Again, why do you have to interrupt him? Let off.
This fucking real
You're
American
so
and
fucking
shit.
jealous, dude. You're so jealous.
Well, the way she said, like,
Bring it
he's like some
It's
kind of
spun
American
down.
hero or
It's
something.
yeah.
It's
Shit.
okay, yeah. Okay.
Fucking, I am
Okay,
a
I can
real
cut off or something.
American. Fuck.
I'm so sorry for the over talking of you. See yourself out. Go ahead.
Yes. Thank you for the outro, Val, and everyone for joining us. Yes, be sure to like, share, subscribe. I'm obviously 2003. We're signing out for this episode of Shoot the Shit. Stay safe out, everyone. Be safe. Wash your hands. All that good stuff.
Yeah, that's right. See yourself out and don't let the door hit you on the ass on the way out.
Bye bye.
Jesus. Bye.
Settle down.
No.